Hello, today's January 11th, 2018. I'm driving to San Antonio to get on a plane to go see my buddy Raph and Mike Tyrell. We're going to have a surprise for Mike. Hopefully he'll be surprised. I thought this would be a better time than any to do the video that I've wanted to do for a while. Mick Hale here. Back in 2016, April, I had a lump after a cold, like a lump on my neck. I let it go for a while and finally had it checked out in June, and it turned out to be cancer. It was called squamous cell cancer, head and neck cancer. It's HPV related. So I had a radical neck dissection right here, had the lump taken out. Then I went through 4 chemotherapies and 29 radiations. Felt like I was going to die on the recovery. It just wiped out part of my thyroid, blah, blah, blah. I was done treatment in September, October of 16, and I wasn't better until February of 17. It was a really tough time. Kelly Kent, my sister, she's my world. I love you, Kel. Anyway, now here is 2018. Got to go back to. Actually, I recovered in February. Went back to work for a couple of months, and then that ended, and at a restaurant, and then. Actually, right before it ended in April, I had a scare. I get what's called a PET scan. They take a nuclear dye and put it in your bloodstream, and they check for cancer. And they saw something. They didn't know what it was, so we had another biopsy, and then we had another surgery. The doctor said I couldn't find anything. They couldn't even find anything to send to pathology. So, yeah, that was a scare back in April of 17. So then a couple more months go by, and this November of 17, about 3 months ago, I get another scan. It's like every 6 months. This PET scan is called. And it was on like a Monday, and I'm in a job now where I'm all over the state, and I was in Dallas on like a Wednesday or Thursday. I think it was a Thursday. And my radiologist called me from his personal cell phone to say he needed to see me today regarding that scan. Well, I know that wasn't good news. It wasn't going to be gold dust and Super Bowl tickets in my butt. So yeah, I flew back to Austin that same day, saw him, and the scan found 2 spots on my lung and 2 spots in my spine on my back. So they don't know. Then they had to do a biopsy again. About 2 weeks later, they said it's probably terminal. They said it's either spread from here or it's a new cancer. So the biopsy was done about 2 weeks later. They went through my back to get one out of my lung, and while they were doing the biopsy, they popped my lung like you popped a balloon. My lung collapsed. So they flipped me over, gave me a chest tube. I survived, obviously, but it was pretty dicey. So yeah, then I had to wait another 10 days or so for the results from the recent biopsy, and they said, yeah, it's cancer. It's probably recurrent squamous cell cancer into the lung and bones. So that was that, and that was a month ago, maybe. I'm not really a good candidate for chemo radiation. You can't get radiation anymore in this area. It's once a lifetime. My thyroid's pretty much half whacked. I take a synthetic thyroid pill. So anyway, I'm pretty matter of fact about it. I went through something called Keytruda. Keytruda is a recently approved drug by the FDA that basically is called immunotherapy. It helps your own immune system attack the cancer. Where chemo kills every cell, good and bad. And I had a bad reaction to all that. So this immunotherapy, I've had 1 treatment. I have no side effects. I'm asymptomatic is what they say. I have no symptoms. I feel fine. Super duper. My voice is pretty racked out, but that's from cancer from a while back. Looking forward to seeing my buddies get in this plane, have some fun, make some bad decisions this weekend. Yeah, so my next Keytruda appointment is next Friday, which would be, today's the 11th, 12th, and the 19th would be my next Keytruda appointment. I have to get like 4 or 5. They're every 3 weeks. I lied to you, Mike. I was saying I had cancer treatment every week. That's just so I didn't have to book a ticket because I'm going home now to surprise you. Anyway, it's every 3 weeks. And 19th will be my second one. I should probably get 3 or 4 in and then do another scan, and then they'll be able to tell me if I can, if I'm getting better. Here's the thing with immunotherapy: 30% of people do well, 30% don't really do anything, 40% it gets worse. They do nothing. I'll take it. It is what it is. Also interesting to note, the same drug, ex-president Jimmy Carter had a brain tumor and a tumor in his kidney, and he did the Keytruda and it worked for him. He shrank the tumor. I'm also taking some stuff Mike gave me called IP6 plus anisotol. I have no idea what it is, but I take a bunch of them. I'm out of pills. I need to get some more of those. Anything anyone suggests for me to try, I'll try. I need to go to the gym more. That's what got me better the last time. I'm going to stay going to the gym, try to stay active. My day job is I drive all over the state, Houston, Austin, and San Antonio, and deliver hummus to like grocery stores. I actually like that. I don't have to deal with people. My side hustle is I do beer tastings at grocery stores, so giving away free beer. So that's kind of a side hustle too. That's about it. I'll try to make another one of these. I guess I got to upload this to YouTube or something. I miss my daughter so much. I mean, I told McKenna and we've grown apart in she's 18. Last time I saw her, she was 5. It went from phone calls every week to phone calls every other week to just calls once in a while to just texts. I've never gotten a Father's Day card or a birthday card from her. I understand that. But now that she's 18, I think it's, Anyway, when I first got cancer about 1.5 years ago, I called her, tried to use the cancer card. Basically said, tried to use that to get back with my daughter. We spoke for an hour. She cried, I cried. It's really good. We're going to stay in touch. That never happened. 1 or 2 more phone calls, then texting, and she's graduating high school, and she has her own life. I understand that. Her birthday was June. She graduated high school 2 weeks before. I'm very proud of her, but I just didn't want to cause a scene. I haven't seen her in this long. I don't want to be around her other family, her mom or grandparents. Anyway, I gave her $200 for graduation. I got a thank you text. I gave her $200 2 weeks later for her birthday. I don't think I got a thank you text. And I don't think I'm telling her about this cancer, not over the phone. I might just have to drive there. It's 900 miles. She's in college, a freshman at Transylvania University. It's in Lexington, Kentucky. I might just make the drive. I hope you guys can hear this. It's very loud. Anyway, I'm doing this on my brand new iPhone 8. I actually like it very much. And I can't thank my friends who supported me. Mike, Raph, Kel, Stevie, Rich. You guys know who you are. I don't Facebook this stuff. I don't talk about it to anybody unless they want to hear it. This weekend will be interesting. It's a playoff game. Eagles are playing. They'll probably lose, but we're watching that game. Mike's surprise party's at 6 p.m. Eagles play at 4:30 p.m. Mike, we're going to be late for your party. Unless we're crushing, which I doubt, or we're getting killed, which we might be. Miss Mom and Miss Dad, man. It's been 12 years since Dad died and 28 since Mom died. Almost 30. I love Kel so much. Thank you for helping me, Kel. I love you. All right. It's depressing as hell. I'm going to go have some fun, make some bad decisions. Deuces!